It is now 6:16 on this Tuesday night. Jessica Van Meter already over at that big weather all over there. Got a lot to tell us tonight. Hi, Jessica.
Yep, we are ready to go, guys. We've got some more snow that's going to be heading into our forecast. So more snow plows going to be out and about, particularly in the snow belt areas as we get into the next couple of days here. Our next weather impact alert through the second half of Wednesday in particular and into Thursday. We're going to see some snow with a cold front pushing through and then a change over to some lake effect. So temperatures are actually going to be falling as we go through the day on Wednesday. We could see a few rain showers initially, changing over to all snow as our front moves through. Temperatures are back below freezing by the time we head towards that evening commute. That could mean some slick conditions for everyone. And we are going to have a lake effect taking over during that latter part of the day, continuing overnight and into Thursday for some areas. So especially where that lake effect is going to be pretty steady, where those bands persist, accumulations are definitely going to be likely, particularly for areas of the snow belt. Primary snow belt in particular, we've got some winter weather advisories that have been issued for a lot of those counties. From tomorrow morning through Thursday at this point. So we're going to watch those bands as they develop, and where those bands set up, they could drop some decent snowfall for many of those areas. Tonight, this evening commute, not really any weather impacts except that wind. You can kind of see that shaking the camera around. We're finally starting to lose a little bit of light on the horizon there. We had a beautiful sunset across the area. We snuck in a little bit of late day sunshine. And temperatures responding nicely to a very warm wind. 44 degrees right now. That wind is coming in from the southwest. We have had some gusts over 30 miles per hour. That'll continue to be the case as we go through the evening and overnight. But that is a good warm wind, so temperatures are well into the 40s. Warm spot right now, 48 degrees down towards Dover. So enjoy the warm air, relatively speaking, while it's here, because things are going to feel a lot different by this time tomorrow. A couple of brief rain showers earlier. Those have moved out. We got some nice clearing ahead of sunset, and then clouds are trying to filter back in. We do have some warm air off to the south and southwest where that wind is coming from now, but our next system is going to come from the northwest, and that means more cold air. We got our next push of cold air that's coming down from Canada, and that's going to be heading our way as we get into tomorrow. So we'll walk through that national design hour by hour forecast. Again, breezy at times as we go through the evening and overnight hours. We do stay dry, no major concerns for much of tonight. Temperatures are going to hold pretty steady. We don't drop too much heading into tomorrow morning. We'll all start off above the freezing mark. Not expecting any major concerns first thing tomorrow morning, maybe just a couple brief rain showers. Cold front's going to be approaching as we get into the late morning and towards lunchtime. And along that front, we're looking at the potential for a good burst of snow, falling temperatures, and some shifting winds. So that steady snow in the front move through, that's going to be in falling temperatures for the rest of the day. We're back into the 20s heading into that evening commute, and those winds are coming in from the northwest. So we will be setting up some lake effect that's going to develop through that latter part of the day. Again, we're expecting some slick conditions for that evening commute, especially where we have that snow falling. We could have some additional issues with visibility and some blowing around of that snow that could cause some additional slowdowns. Additional snow, lake effect primarily is going to be possible as we get into the overnight, and even to Thursday morning. We could still see that lingering for a few areas of the primary snow belt. Through the day on Thursday, that lake effect works on tapering off, but we are going to stay very frigid as we go through the day. As far as accumulations, for most of us, less than an inch, maybe not even a trace for some areas off to the south. Best potential to go 3 to 6 inches locally higher is going to be where we have those winter weather advisories for areas of the primary snow belt and eastern portions of Cuyahoga County. Rest of that Union Home Mortgage forecast, again, enjoy those 40s now. They are going to be long gone before you know it. Temperatures drop back into the 30s, 20s, and even some teens heading into next week.